is going on, everybody? Welcome to RAD Up All Night and
Pit at Night.
Whoa, double time tonight with our special guest, Mr. Stuntman Mark. Man, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on, guys. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, thank you for being on. We were talking the other night about our Vinegar Syndrome boxes that we all got recently, and I'm like, I haven't unboxed mine yet. I kind of was under the weather at the beginning of the week, so I hadn't done it. And then Uncle Bill said he hasn't done it, and then Mark said in the chat he hadn't done it, so I said, you know what, let's find the time to do it. So, yeah, man, we're gonna unbox these Vinegar Syndrome boxes. And did you guys get a lot? I think I probably got. I'm thinking I might have 12 titles or so.
That's how many I got. Yeah.
Yeah, about 12 or 13 for me too.
Yeah, it was during that like big sale with, what was it, just the 10 for 10 sale? But then how did Sidekicks get involved? I forget.
Well, Sidekicks just came out, didn't it?
It was like
February. Was the February one? Or yeah.
Yeah, it was a pre-order.
Yeah.
So that's in this box. I know that. And that's why I'm really excited to dive in, because I want to finally check this thing out. And I saw the packaging that people are posting, and it looks pretty damn killer, like all the different stuff inside. And then I don't remember what I got on that 10 for 10 sale. I really don't remember at all. Do you guys remember what you bought, or is it kind of just going to be a random hodgepodge of stuff?
I remember a couple of them. It's going to be fun, because I mean, none of that stuff was great. Let's just be honest. Like, they picked that 10 for 10 for a reason. They weren't just like throwing out like the best titles or anything. But some of these I'd actually been like wanting to pick up for a long time and never had, because like they were just like stuff that I was kind of okay with, but wasn't going to spend $27 on. So
right.
It's good to get it like some that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually kind of a mixed bag. I mean, you never know with Vinegar Syndrome. You might find a gem or two, but I couldn't turn down that $10 sale. So
no, man. I should have bought everything, to be honest. Like, looking back, I kind of wish I had them.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even get movies for $10 anymore. I mean, back in the day, that was like a standard price, and now it's like you can't even fathom, especially Vinegar Syndrome stuff, for $10. So it was a real cool sale that they did. I'm sure it was just to get rid of some stock, but for people that hadn't got a lot of titles, really, really good deals. Unfortunately, a lot of them that were on there were some I already had. So, but I did a lot of blind buying, I think, on this 10 for 10 sale. Do you guys feel the same way? Did you get stuff that you knew, or were you kind of like, I don't know if I've seen it, but I'm going to grab it because it's kind of been on my radar?
A little bit of both. I got to say, like, more than not, like, I've got stuff that I have not seen.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I don't think I've seen, I think out of all of the titles that I got, out of 12 of them, I've seen one. So,
well, that'll be interesting to talk about tonight for sure. As we're opening these up, we can kind of talk about like, hey, who's seen what, who hasn't. But it should be a fun time. And I'll just kind of run through the chat really quick and just say what's up to who's in the house. Scream Bloody Gore, what is going on, man? Welcome. LA Jewel. Peekaboo releases. I don't think I got any of those in there. Did you guys? Was there any? I don't remember.
No, that was that was just the one we just did. I don't think those will be coming in.
Yeah, you can go check that out exclusively on the Dead Pit side of it. So if you're not,
did you take it off?
So if you're not subscribed to Dead Pit on YouTube, go to their channel and you can check out the crazy live stream from the other day. So the other night.
Come on, G. Yeah. You could have kept that one up. There was nothing that bad in there.
Radpack has sponsors. I gotta keep goody with that.
That's true.
Ryan Atkins, what's going on? Ken Carlson, what's going on? Rob Zilla. 11:05. Wow, we were doing WCW time. That's why.
Yep.
Afro Whale, what's going on? Antonis, how are you? 4K Tent Revival, what is going on? Let me see. Meat Truck Mike. Let's be quick with this. I'm tired past my bedtime. Hopefully we can keep you up a little while. Wet Movie 1, Brendan. What is going on, man? Hall & Oates. Dallas Jones. Scratch Burno. What's up? Rambo Raff in the house. I see. Garrett replaced me. Oh!
No, this is not that show.
It's not X-Files. You guys, When are you guys doing that again, by the way?
I'm thinking about trying to do it tomorrow if I can get them all to do it, but who knows?
I'm down.
So Rambo, X-Files
Let's see what Rambo says.
And we got to figure out, because like I said, I was going to join you guys on that, but I told him, like, it was one of my favorite shows growing up, but I hadn't seen them since probably they aired. So I didn't feel like I could bring a lot of value to that stream just because it's been so long since I've seen them. But I started watching season 1 just after watching your guys' episode. And I was telling Mark today when we were talking, like, man, just sitting back and listening to that intro and the theme song and stuff, like it really does like bring me back. Like I feel like I'm like, I don't know, 12 years old again. Like seriously, like sitting there and it almost gives me like this weird, like calming feeling. Like I'm like, it's like a safe place or something like that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's freaking weird to say that, but when that theme comes on and the way the show starts, I'm just like, man, like this is awesome. Like, and I've only got through probably the first 3 discs of the first season, so I'm kind of going through slowly. But I know we're going to do a watch along for home with Wes, and it's really just down to him to when he wants to finally do this.
He'll never watch that. It's taken him like 5 years to like even say he would do it. So it'll take him another year to probably actually physically watch it.
Yeah, I told Garrett the same thing earlier. I'm like, we leave it up to CK, it's probably not going to happen. But
no, we're gonna have to do like we're gonna have to force him to do it somehow or another.
Yeah,
like just like set it up. I can probably set it up on there and then just tell him about it. Like, listen, it's Thursday.
That's right. Rob Zilla says that Sidekicks was a New Year's Day announcement. What's up, SPT? He said the same thing. That's why people already have it. Yeah. So I actually think that I don't know about you, Mark, or you, UB, but mine came a little bit later than most people's, and I'm sure a lot of them with subscribers. That's probably why. But I felt like it kind of took a little bit longer to get my box in for these titles. And the mayor says, how do you forget what you bought? Well, number 1, I buy too much. Number 2, it was like that sale where like every day there was $10 titles. And I was just looking and figuring out what I needed. And I'm like, I'll buy this. So every day there was a new release. So that was that week that these are coming from. So I forget like what I bought during all those days.
Yeah, there's no way to keep up with that shit. I mean, anyway.
I think, subscriber week. That's what it was called. Yeah. But yeah, I forget. I think I kind of bought something every day, I think. To be honest. So even Movie Junkie John agrees that he feels like sometimes the sales mesh together, and the problem is that sometimes because you do add to orders, so like everything will come at once, even if you ordered it at different times, you know.
Yeah.
Afro Whale says, smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes. So if you're checking out Born to Be Rad, so subscribe over there. Dead Pit, subscribe over there. Mark, is your channel active currently? Like, are you doing stuff on there a lot or no?
Active-ish.
All right, so go. Is it? What is it? Stuntman Mark?
Yeah, it is. I just put up an unboxing like maybe about a week ago now. I'm working on a couple of reviews, and those should be up pretty soon. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So check him out, Stuntman Mark, as well. Mama Blu-ray wants to see what we got. All right. So I'll get back to the chat. I see Gus and stuff in there. What is going on? So let's break into these. How do you guys want to do it? You want to each just grab one, or do you want to? Did you get Sidekicks, Mark?
Oh yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to just try to find that one first, and we can just talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
I haven't even got that one yet, but you guys can. Yeah.
You haven't got it?
No, I didn't get it yet. No.
That's so weird.
Be kidding me.
Yeah, like usually my Vinegar Syndrome stuff takes like a year to arrive. I was really shocked. I got it like just this past week, and
I'm still there's still 3 different shipments I'm waiting on from Vinegar Syndrome of like different stuff that I bought. So this is like just one of the shipments that happened to come in.
You know what I will say though, they package these things up pretty damn good. I mean,
yeah, they do.
They fit a lot of stuff into this box. I'll say that. All right, let's see. Sidekicks. Let's check out this bad boy. Look at him on there.
Richard Mole in that movie is amazing.
Yeah. Very cool packaging. I mean, it's got the embossed. I mean, I just love these damn VSU is probably like my favorite line that anybody's doing right now. Just everything about it.
I like this cover, but far away, doesn't Norris kind of look like Seamus?
Especially because the hair's like red or whatever.
Yeah. Like every time I see it, that's what I think.
What was Seamus's thing? Didn't he have a beginning of his music? Didn't he have like a weird saying? Something about fight or something? What was it?
I think he did. I can't remember what it was.
The old music.
Yeah, what was it? Like I like
guys, like when it was something like that. Yeah, like I'm Sheamus, I'm ready for a fight or something like that.
Oh, this is awesome. I had no
Ooh,
idea that.
look at this. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
So check that out. That booklet there. That like reminds me of those 80s like martial art magazines. You remember those things? What was it called? Like Kung Fu or Karate or whatever they were?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. And then based on the back, you can get
Fight like Chuck.
ninja throwing stars and stuff and knives. This is sick, man. And then inside you got all the different images from the movie. Like just great stuff that they put into this. Wow. Very, very cool. I like this. I would almost want a poster like that. And then the slip cover is really nice too. The white.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I was a huge fan of this movie growing up. Like this is this is one of my childhood favorites right here. This was a must buy. I had to have this.
Yeah, that's one that I've probably watched. I don't know how many times, man. It's just got everything in it. It's got Bull from Night Court. It's got Wendy from Wonder Years.
Oh,
it's got fucking. It's got Joe Piscopo. It's like in one of the most over the top performances you'll ever see, like anybody give.
Oh, I did see somebody unbox this, but you know what they didn't realize? So you see this? There is reverse cover of the original art.
Oh, awesome!
Look at that. I haven't seen that.
That's cool.
I haven't seen anybody showcase that. That's perfect, man. So I got the one sheet back there still from the other night. Yeah, this was a huge one for me as a kid. It was like kind of when Karate Kid was on a little hiatus or whatever. I was like, that was my jam was going to this one and being a big Jonathan Brandis fan. Like from Ladybugs and all that stuff. I don't remember the timeline when that came out versus this, but definitely a jam. And it's one of those ones on some videos that I've done back in the day where I was like movies that need to be upgraded to, and Sidekicks was always on there because I've been rocking the VHS tape for like ever. So happy to have this. And I just love when they do these kind of additions for these movies, man. Like this, like there's like it, look, even like the inside, like look at this art in here. Really, really, really cool. I just love when they take movies like that and spice them up. And I don't know, I have a feeling we might see something like Bloodsport get an edition like this. Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see what they have up there.
I would hope so. That would be awesome.
Bloodsport might be my favorite action movie of all time. So
I could see Vinegar Syndrome getting that. To me, it kind of fits in what a lot of the stuff they're doing. If they can get Roadhouse and stuff like that, I have a feeling like, because I don't think Bloodsport has a Blu-ray. I don't think
it has a Blu-ray.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe throw it to 4K because Roadhouse definitely had a couple Blu-rays before they released that thing in 4K. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that Roadhouse 4K is awesome. One of my favorites as well. I love that. Only thing that bugged me, where was the Terry Funk commentary, dude? Like,
that would have been so sick.
They have I think it's like a fan version of like a Kevin Smith commentary, but I'm like, where's Terry Funk, man?
Yeah, that would have been so killer for sure.
Have y'all seen though where like Kino is releasing a lot of Van Damme stuff on 4K? I've noticed too, like a lot of the lesser known titles, like what was the one where he's the hockey guy, and then there was the other one where he was like
they did Lionheart, they did they're getting a lot of his stuff, which is really cool. Kino's been announcing a lot of cool stuff lately. They're on a roll right now with a lot of their titles that are releasing, so it's cool to see that they're getting a lot of those things. And I'm just curious to really see what Vinegar Syndrome has up their sleeve next, because it seems like every couple months they get like that hot title. But speaking of that, did you guys get From Beyond or no?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know. I do not know. I may not get that one. I don't know.
Really?
It depends on like if it looks like amazing, I might. But like I've got it from Scream Factory, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
When I bought it, I sold mine. I ended up getting, I think, like $65 for my Scream Factory one. So I paid for this, and nice. I did break my Scream Factory collection up, but I'm fine with that now because they've kind of, everything that they're doing is just getting re-released on 4K anyways. So if I break some of it, whatever, I don't even care anymore. But yeah, so I definitely want to grab this. I just feel like the way the colors and stuff are on this, I think a 4K from Vinegar Syndrome would look really cool. And I'm really excited actually about what they do with Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah,
that news or whatever. So that'll be pretty sick too. I'm just gonna check the inside.
I actually probably like part 2 as much as I do the first one. I don't know why. I just like grew up watching that movie, and that's the one where he goes to like China or Japan or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it's 1,000 times goofier than the first one.
You go reverse R2 on this. That's cool.
Oh, nice. The discard's killer.
Yeah. Sure you don't want this, UB?
Maybe. Who knows?
You'll wait to if it's still available on Black Friday.
Yeah, this was an easy buy for me. I only had the DVD. I had never got the Scream Factory one, so when I saw the 4K, I was like, it's a no-brainer.
All right, let me before we move on, let me just see who's in here right now that
oh yeah, Best of the Best would be a great one too to come out. Like, I hadn't thought about that one, but for somebody like Vinegar Syndrome or Kino to put that out, I love that movie too. Eric Roberts and his melodramatic ways throughout that movie.
Speaking of Kino, I got this big box right here of Kino stuff that I never opened.
Oh, you do?
Oh shit!
And I got this really heavy big box right here that I never opened. So
what is that from?
This is all Kino stuff.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Well, you can do a Kino unboxing on your channel. We can do a bonus after this is over. You can just do all your Kino stuff now.
I could. If you guys are down.
Look at this. Look at this.
Pop it open.
Dude, this album's a masterpiece. I wore this tonight because it's the 34th anniversary of the day this thing came out. So definitely had to rock that winger. Let's see. So Justin Toner said that my order from January subscriber week finally shipped. I go, okay, cool. You got it in. Let's see. Yeah, see, he got his quick.
I got mine pretty quick. It was about 2 weeks after the sale. Yeah,
39 days after purchase.
God.
Mama Blu-ray got hers in today. Look at that.
Nice.
There's a lot of people, man, that got really, really.
What? Look at this guy. He wasn't even subbed to me this whole time. Wow. All right, everybody, go check now. Go check if you subbed over here. Wow. All right. What do you got in there? How about this? Let's go one more. Did everybody get Bundy?
No, I didn't get that.
What?
No.
Uncle Bill, you were the one who told me to buy the damn thing.
I know, man, but I just haven't got it yet. I'm going to get all this stuff eventually.
All right.
Maybe not from you, but all the rest of it. Listen.
So I actually only got this because a nice person in the chat told me to buy it and gave me a super chat. So that's why I was able to get it, because it was full price. So this wasn't one on sale, but someone did a super chat and told me to get it. So I was like, all right. So I grabbed it. So I've actually never seen this, but you guys said it was decent. And Tiffany Shepis is in it, which is always a positive, right? So, but I've never seen it before. I saw the trailer. It looked pretty cool. And what do you guys think about that one?
I've never seen it, honestly. So I have no opinion, but
it's a really good biopic that we watched right around the time it came out because Shepis was in it. And I think either we did an interview with her right around the time of that movie or right before that movie, or right after that movie came out or something like that. But yeah, it's really good, man. Who
plays Bundy in it?
I don't know the dude. It's not a well-known actor or anything like that. He's on a TV show now because I looked him up, but he was not a well-known guy or anything. I do remember her talking about it though, and we've talked about this before, but her saying that he was kind of fucking crazy on set, Like, I don't know if he was method acting or what the deal was, but like he was really hard to get along with on set and really kind of like took that role way too seriously and ended up, I think he ended up like, there's a scene in the movie, right, where Shepis is one of his soon to be victims, but she's the only one that gets away in the whole movie. And that's true to life too, I think. And like he's grabbing her and like trying to choke her and trying to like grab her and keep her in the car and she's trying to get out. Well, apparently like he was really like going about that way too rough. And like, I think she either kicked him in the face or punched him in the face or something like that. Like for real to try to like, you know, get him off of her. Cause it was just like going way too far.
Well, what you should do is you should get this in Wes and then you should get her to come on and talk about it. That's what you should do.
That'd be cool.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if she does anything like that anymore. I saw on her Instagram, she's at the fucking Picard premiere.
I saw that. What's that about?
As I guess her husband is a producer who does a lot of things for like Paramount and stuff like that. So I don't think she fools around shit like this anymore. She's just
she came in the chat or whatever, remember, and said what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. She might do it just out of like the fact that we knew her from before, but I don't ever see her really at conventions or stuff anymore, or not that much anyway.
But you guys talked to her a lot back in the day, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a period of time there where it was like I would say that we were actually friends, like or at least as friendly as one can be, like you know, online and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, every time we met up with her, it was always like, you know, she was like a crazy ass sister or something.
Right.
I feel like she's probably not like that anymore, though.
But we know we were wrong, man. So when we were talking about Seamus, Ryan Atkins said it was Finley. My name's Finley, and I like to fight. Yeah,
I love to fight. Yeah, you're right.
You are right. All right, so why don't we jump in and just grab the next title that we have, and we'll each go through it together. How's that?
Yeah. Actually, this came in the box with my Sidekicks and From Beyond. For some reason, they held this one over. This is the Fade to Black.
Oh yeah. If I hadn't already got that slipcover before, they had like another sale where they put like one of those slipcovers in there, and I got that at that point.
Yeah. Like I was so pissed that I didn't get it. I just kept putting it off beforehand with the I think it was the black slipcover you're talking about. Yeah. And when they put this up, I'm like, no way, they got more of these. So yeah, I jumped right on it. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this. I haven't seen this in a while. It's a great movie.
One of the better Vinegar Syndrome titles that they've ever released, I think. So definitely worth it to grab that one. UB, what'd you grab over there?
I just bought this one because I knew it would piss Wes off because he's always bitching about it. And it was $10. Through the Fire, aka The Gates of Hell 2. So actually, this was a sequel to the original Gates of Hell, and it's supposed to be fucking awful. Like, I mean, I don't know because I've never seen it, but it's supposed to be terrible.
I'm falling into the fire. Cool slipcover though. It's got like a gloss part.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool, huh? I don't think I've ever seen this, dude.
Okay, it says was released on VHS under the wildly misleading title "The Gates of Hell Part 2." So it probably doesn't have anything to do with the Gates of Hell, other than just that they released it with that title. I don't know anybody in it, nor do I know like the director or anything. But yeah, it's supposed to be bad.
I've never seen it, but it was one I was curious about, and for $10, I was like, with a slip, I'm like, all right, I'll add it to the collection.
And that's a pretty cool slip. So,
for sure. I grabbed this one. I don't know if any of you guys did. I do own this on DVD, and I don't even remember. I remember bits and pieces of it. It was kind of cheesy, like cheesy fun. Alien from LA. I grabbed for $10.
Oh yeah, I already had that one. Amazingly,
you did.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten that one.
Okay, so imagine like, My Stepmother's an Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Except with Kathy Ireland. I think that's what they were trying to like rip off. Like that whole kind of concept which I don't know if that was a big subgenre around that time period, like aliens, comedy things with chicks in them. But yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it's like.
I think I have the DVD. I think maybe it was like a Corman release or something like that back in the day, I believe. But
was that late 80s?
This was,
I think so.
Yeah, I think this is 80. Yeah, 80. 88.
Okay.
That was at the height of Ireland Mania, Running Wild. Ooh. And she was in like Sports Illustrated and all that.
I remember that. Swimsuit edition.
Who doesn't remember that good?
Everybody's
You remember the HBO documentary about the swimsuit edition?
No. I don't.
What?
No.
They did one?
Dude, come on. Like,
well, I don't have HBO, so I never had it. I never saw it.
So like I'm saying this was probably 1992 or 3, maybe a little bit later, maybe 94, something like that. HBO did a documentary of like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition with like all the models, right? And like everybody I knew at that time in middle school was like fucking watching that thing and just like on a loop because it had like Vendela and Kathy Ireland and like I think Amon, like all the big like supermodels around that time period were in it. And they would take like to these different locations and they would shoot like a vignette and like show their like how they got their magazine shot or whatever. But they were just it was just softcore porn for like
what
preteens. It's really what it was.
Was it kind of like what WWE ripped off when they used to do like those?
Yes, that's exactly
hedonism or whatever. Like all those.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
Anybody in this chat?
Buy those?
What the Divas one?
Yeah,
I have all those.
He did.
Yeah, I got all those. I got them on VHS or DVD or a little bit of both. I don't remember, but yeah, there was one like "Come Get Some" or whatever it was called, and it was like I remember all those. Yeah,
man, the good old days.
Those were the good old days for sure.
Yeah.
Was that when you watched that Kathy Ireland swimsuit edition thing? Was that before or after you got your football phone? Which one was it? You think?
I think I got my football phone during. Like that was right after I subscribed to Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. I remember that commercial, and I used to be like, "Mom, I need this," and she like,
"You gotta get it."
She ended up getting me Sports Illustrated, but she got like the Sports Illustrated for kids, so like never came with that.
Oh God!
I'm like, no, this is the one I wanted.
That's brutal.
Like, came with cards instead, but I was like, no, you need the real one, so I get the football phone.
Man, that was the thing back in the day, though. People don't realize now, like with that Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition was like the moment in your childhood. You waited on that thing to come out.
Oh yeah, the neighbor. I remember the neighbor like running down the street. My dad just got this in the mail. I grabbed it. Whatever. It's like this swimsuit edition had like Sidney Crawford on the front or something. I forget. Yeah. But a lot of people are talking about they want Bloodsport, which I get it for sure. They also said that Rob Zilla, man, I want to see 00 Kid. Hell yeah. I think there needs to be some Corey Haim Vinegar Syndrome stuff, especially like
Dream Machine.
The Dream Machine. Oh, I would love to get that, but what is it? What's the other one there with Rothhart or whatever? Cynthia
Rothrock.
Fast Getaway 1 and 2.
Fast Getaway, yeah.
They should do that set because they're doing all her movies. I wonder what the holdup is for those to do like a 2-pack.
If they're getting all her stuff somehow. I'll bet that will be one that comes out soon.
Prayer of the Roller Boys would be cool. But yeah, everybody's talking in that they're talking about From Beyond. Somebody said it looks great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see it again to watch this version. Let me see. Mayor wants to know did Princess Puffins order any Peekaboo titles?
Yeah, I got her bat pussy. I had to get that.
This is another one, man. Someone needs to get Best of the Best. I don't know where those movies are, man. Those things are like lost in time. I don't think
the first 2 are actually awesome.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for sure. I even like the second one as much as I do the first one, for sure on that. Don't you love it when you see shit like you can't you can't even put up? Yeah.
Oh no.
The honey in the sandwich. What the
fuck? What do we think of this? I actually thought this was a pretty cool movie. Remember Devil Times 5? Code Red put out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got that.
That was a pretty cool movie.
That was a good Killer Kids movie. Yeah.
Let's see. Some people are saying Bundy's okay. Putrid Gore in the house. So Tiffany's in a different space now. Yep. You guys gonna do Dead Pit on the Road for Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Yeah, can't wait. I wouldn't even waste the gas to go up and watch that shit.
I heard something about 4Ks becoming region locked. I don't know. I didn't know how true that was, but I guess they're saying there was something that.
Yeah. Well, I was looking into that too when he started talking about like them region locking 4Ks. But they were saying that about 3 or 4 years ago too, because there were people that did like YouTube videos about it where they're like, "Oh, they're going to region lock 4Ks," and this was like 3 years ago. So I don't know, man. Like it could just be, crying wolf again like that.
I hope not, man. I mean, I do have a region-free Blu-ray player. I mean, I got to go get a region-free 4K player. I mean, and the thing with the region-free Blu-ray player that I have, and this is on me, like. I have so much stuff plugged into all my outlets that I literally have to unplug something and plug that in when I want to use it because I don't use it a lot. So I kind of try to stay away from region lock stuff just out of convenience purpose. But that would kind of suck if 4Ks went, into region locked. That'd be bad.
Yeah, I don't even see like what the point of that would be. Like, why? Like it's more of a loss on them. I mean, it's just
they'll just piss off a bunch of people. That's all that'll do, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who's that? Somebody said Jackson they're thinking about getting the Skin Max titles. I got them.
Hell yeah.
I got them. I watched 2. It is what it is. It's, the stuff that we used to watch in the late 90s on Cinemax and whatnot. But why are they not on Blu-ray? I don't know. I'm assuming because it's a new line and I'm not really sure that they know if it's going to be successful or if this is going to be like the only run of it. I don't know. I think it's probably just a trial and error thing. And I don't know, like, what the quality of those movies were when they got them. It looked fine. I mean, it looked okay. When I watched those couple.
That's a good question, though. What's a worse idea? Region lock a 4K or AMC theaters charging extra for preferred seating? If that's going to fuck up.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
They think people don't go now. I mean, that's gonna really pull some people back, and it's sad because, like I said, I don't want to see theaters die, but they're not doing themselves any favors, and I know it just seems like a very desperation move right now, and I don't think it's gonna work.
They should be like lowering the prices on tickets right now. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the Netflix password sharing thing. It's just
that was hilarious. Yeah.
But that's true. I got an email the other day saying I got a warning because my brother, who lives like 2 houses away from me, used my password, and I got an email saying your account was put on a different address or whatever, blah blah blah. Like, please let that person know. Like this, so it's for real. Like they're really going to do that, and I think that that's going to be very bad as well.
Have you heard the specifics about that too? Like you can't even take your own shit. It's based on time zones somehow or another too.
I think it's IP too. It's IP address.
Like your IP.
I think it's IPs. Yeah.
So like you can't even take your own shit like on a plane or anything like that without like giving them a code.
Yeah, you got to get like a temporary code or something. Yeah.
Like,
think about that. You know how many people in this world probably like travel for work, and Netflix they like will use different hotels all the time and stuff. Like that's gonna really be a problem. I think that they have to call like, I'm going away again. Like, that's silliness.
And if they think too, man, that like once these people get cut off of Netflix, that they're going to subscribe to Netflix, they're not, man. Because Netflix is just one of those things kind of in the background that you just have and just don't really like bother to get rid of. But like for people that just kind of like watch it like casually, like they're not going to spend, what is it now, $16, $17 to like all of a sudden pick that up after they get cut off of somebody else's account. So yeah, it's not going to do them any favors.
Yeah, I don't think it is. And I heard something today, like Cobra Kai is one of the main reasons why I keep it, because I just love that show. And once that's over, who knows if I'm going to keep it or not. But I heard something today that Cobra Kai might go somewhere else and continue with either a spinoff or something after this season is over. So I don't know what the plan is on that.
I kind of think they should just end it, man. Like while it's still good, I think it would be a good idea to just kind of.
Yeah, I don't know where you go with it. I don't know if you
Yeah.
just follow a kid. I have no idea. But this is something that you guys should talk about right now. Did you guys see this today?
What's that?
They were saying that they was
Oh yeah.
they shot an unidentified flying object today over Alaska.
Yeah. There's probably another Chinese spy balloon or something.
Well, whatever it was, I watched the video of the mayor or governor or senator of Alaska, and they said we got out of a meeting and the object that was shot down was not the same thing as the balloon, but they wouldn't say what it was. But it's kind of it is weird though, right?
It's gonna be a Red Dawn fucking situation soon, Garrett. They're going to drop in parachutes.
Like, the last one I saw, I think it was over Canada. That might have been the second one. So
so there's more today than just that one.
Yeah, I recently saw, I think it was yesterday or maybe today, early this morning. Like I saw that there was a report like they shot something down over Canada.
So are you thinking like UFO, or are you thinking like some sort of new, like either a spy kind of?
They said it wasn't spy anything, like it was something foreign. They didn't say anything specific. They just used the word foreign.
That's right. Get ready for the black oil. It's coming.
Yep.
Weird,
The cigarette smoking man's in the corner.
Yeah.
I think you should do a picture of you outside just pointing to the sky and have someone take it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Make like a shirt or something. Something's out there, I should say. All right. People are talking about, look at the ones with leader attrition in the water.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Let's not go there.
Jesus God.
That is so funny. Let me see. All right, you want to grab another one out? What do you got over there, UB?
Say when. This is the only one I've seen, and I've been waiting to get this forever. So I got the this is not one of the 10 for 10, but I got the Spookies with the only way you could get it, you had to buy like another copy to get the slipcover. So I got that because I had to have that, man. That's like one of my favorite. This is probably my first or second favorite Vinegar Syndrome release. So yeah, it's awful, but it's awful in a great way.
I was just gonna say, like, you genuinely a fan of that, or you just?
I love this movie, man. Like, I don't.
Is it like a Blood Diner kind of thing? Like,
it's not.
Okay,
it's not like Blood Diner or anything. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you can tell that somebody set out to make a genuinely good movie, or at least make a movie. Right? They weren't trying to be like, they weren't trying to throw jokes in or like in jokes or anything like that. But it just turns out to be such a clusterfuck that it's hilarious, like along the way. So I recommend anybody watch this movie if you like, campy, cheesy kind of like horror film.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind Spookies. It's a mess, but I mean, I think it's got that 80s charm that I like, as much as, like I said, it's a mess, but it's got some of the effects and stuff that I look for.
Yeah, I do. Somebody says Blood Diner's better. I agree with that. There's not much I like better in terms of horror comedies than Blood Diner, if we're being honest.
So Piz is here. What's up, man? He said Planet of the Vampires. It's so weird, man.
What?
What company put that out, by the way, if anybody's on there? I'm just curious if it's a specific company that's doing it, because I just ordered that Ninja Turtles from Umbrella, and it's a Blu-ray. It didn't say anything on the site about being Region B or anything like that. And I've got a couple Umbrella titles, like what's the ones that I have? I have like Road Games. I have what's the werewolf one with Silent Bull? Silver Bullet. I have that. Yeah. None of those are region locked, so I don't know if they're going to be or not. But I did buy that Ninja Turtles one. Did you see that? Like this stinky edition.
That looked really cool.
But I don't understand. I don't understand what it is.
It makes no sense. But yeah,
no, it doesn't. But it's just kind of like the novelty of it,
Yeah, that's why I had to get it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
because I absolutely just love that movie, and I was like,
smells like an old fish tank or something.
It's just so weird that I think it's got like a scratch and sniff slip cover or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that, man. Like, how does that have anything to do with anything about the that franchise? I don't know.
It's gonna smell like pizza and sewers or something. And then it comes with, I think it comes with like some stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is funny. Let me see. Well, actually, let's see. You guys should do Dead Pin on the Road movie. Dead Pin on the Road to the North. That is so funny. Mark, where are you, anyways?
Yeah, where the hell do you live, Mark?
Midwest. I'm in Illinois.
Oh, so
that's not far from us. Yeah.
My plan is to come to Scarefest actually this year. That's the game plan in my head, which means you guys have to go.
I went last year. CK did, but yeah.
Well, CK said I could stay at his house, but I'm hoping that means we're gonna go. But yeah, I mean that's what I'm hoping, that I can get down there. What is that, September?
It's always either end of September or early October. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's definitely one that I'm hoping to do.
Here's the thing about that show too, man. And this is no shit. Like, I wouldn't say this because I don't even like conventions that much anymore if it wasn't true, but that show's gotten a lot bigger. Like, they now have basically rented out the entire one side of that convention center, which is friggin' huge, like warehouse style convention. So I think maybe CK's thinking about it from the last time he went, but it's gotten significantly bigger now. So it's a pretty good show. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I still like conventions. I think the biggest thing is just being able to see you guys. And then I saw last year, a ton of people went down there from the community that I was like, I wouldn't mind meeting everybody and seeing everybody. So that's the big reason why I just feel like it would be a destination to go. But I don't want to get down there and hang out with you guys and be like, I'm not going. But
I think if you came down there, he would feel like he would have to go. Yeah.
You're gonna stay right here and watch this movie. You're not leaving.
So Jack says he likes to have blanket parties and sleepovers. So
all right, I'm gonna skim all the way down because I'm way behind in the chat. So I apologize.
It's moving too fast to keep up with it anyway. I've been trying.
Oh my god, I'm way behind. I was literally probably 20 minutes back. Steve Peekaboo. Oh my god. All right, let me see what I get in here. I'm gonna take a
we should go to Dollywood. That'd be so fucking killer. Somebody said that. If you come down, we should go to Dollywood.
What is that?
Dollywood is
like a Dolly Parton thing?
Yeah, it's a Dolly Parton theme park. It's like Disney World. It's in Tennessee.
Oh, really? What? Oh, is this what Stinkovision is? LA Jewel, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles released have stickers with numbers. When the numbers come up on the screen, you have to sniff the sticker.
Are you shitting me right now?
It's interactive.
I gotta get it now. That's
oh my god,
that's worth the price.
Oh my god,
that is awesome.
That is so funny.
Somewhere right now, Rambo's head is going to blow off.
Rambo needs to do a live watch along where he's sniffing the thing.
He's so fucking mad.
I mean, think about that. I like the idea that there's a gimmick, but I don't like the idea that there's a gimmick. I like it, but then it's is this where it's going? Is it who's going to do it next? Is that what's going to end up? Is it we just going to have more of these? If it's a one-off, I'm cool.
I hope
all of a sudden everybody's
man,
oh, let's start doing more of these. I don't know. Yeah, Real Fright. You got to go to Scarefest. If Piz is in here, are you going to Scarefest this year? Next year?
He always goes, man. I'm pretty sure he's going.
That'd be sick.
There's Steve in the house. Is he going to go to Scarefest, Steve?
I don't think that's real safe, but it's killing.
Rambo Rouse had his head already blew off. You got to get it, man, and you got to do a live watch along where you're sniffing all the stickers. Scott Steiner's in the house.
Oh,
God.
Big bad booty daddy don't buy no movies. Buys ham cubes from Shoney's. All right, man. Cool. I know Christian is not going this year. I already talked to him, so he is not going. All right, let me get a disc out of here. What I get? Oh, did you guys get this thing?
Oh yeah.
I should have got that, but I did not.
You should go ahead and get it if it's not sold out.
It might be sold out.
Look at that, dude. Look at this.
Yeah. So
Now this is just a documentary, correct?
Yeah, it's two different documentaries. I think about one's about the VHS boom and one's about cassettes.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna check, see if it's still
Yeah, go ahead and get it, Mark. Come on.
Yeah, I love docs, and I think this is going to be a good one. You know what I do?
The packaging on this is insanely killer, though. That's the big thing for me.
Oh yeah. So Mark, are you, besides being a big X-Files fan, are you a big fan of alien movies in general or no?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
All right, cool. Did you end up getting that thing I sent you or no? This shirt.
Oh, you're talking about the shirt.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get it yet, but I will be getting it.
There you go.
Did
you see that, Uncle Bill?
It's in honor of CK.
They did
try that. You guys always recommend that.
It's pretty good. Like, this is the first time I've tried it because I just saw it when I was down there today, and I'm like, yeah, he's got a point. It's not bad.
Jack Frost, did I get the undeclared war? I don't know. It might be in this box. I don't think I did. That doesn't sound familiar. Let me see. Somebody just asked something I just saw.
240 left on that one, Mark, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm adding it to my cart.
We can't get a special edition, but we can get a Stink-O-Vision. Yeah.
That's right. I am a cardboard enthusiast. You're right. Yes.
You know what else? You know what else you could, if you guys haven't checked out, I think TerraVision did it, so it'd be on their site. Did you see that documentary about the guy who it's like a documentary about a guy who I guess had sexual encounters with aliens? Did you see that documentary?
I missed that one.
No.
Oh my god, you gotta
but
get.
I will now.
That's why I asked you if you watched a lot of alien movies, because I thought I've never seen it, but it was one of those things I saw at a convention. I was like, this looks freaking wild.
So wait, it's not a documentary. It's
it is
an
a
actual
documentary.
Movie? Okay, it is.
No, it is. But TerraVision, I think, put it on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go on their site right now, really quick, and see if I can find it.
Okay.
It is called Love and Saucers. That's what it's called.
Oh my god.
And
that sounds great.
And it's like a picture of like him like hooking up with an alien on the cover.
It's definitely not rated G.
It's a 72-year-old David Huggins, a 72-year-old Hoboken man who claims to have had a lifetime of encounters sexually with aliens. Sick.
Yeah. Badass.
That's definitely going to be one. And guys, before we move on, we have 120 people in here. So definitely give this a thumbs up. I don't know if you're on the Dead Pit site or the Born to be Rad site. If you're whatever one you're not on, make sure you're subbed to the other one and throw a like in over there. And then Mr. Stuntman Mark down here has a channel too. So go check him out for sure. You guys like what we're saying over here. We're just going through our Vinegar Syndrome unboxing and talking with the chat and just bullshitting about some of these titles that we know nothing about. We're getting,
I knew this was coming too. The people talking about like the porn thing, E.T. Bone Home.
Brian Trash, that's a great documentary. Did you see it? I'm intrigued by it, I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah, it's called Ryan. Yeah, for Love and Saucers. Yeah, did you guys get this week in wrestling? I ordered the new Blu-ray Hitman Heart Shadows.
Yeah, I already got that.
Yep. Include. Yeah, I'm excited for those. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that and the glow one.
Oh, so did I. Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret too. That last sale, the Peekaboo sale, I actually got Vampire Hookers, the VHS tape, so I can't wait to come see it. Dude, I had to, man. That fucking like tagline alone.
You got to put up a review of that one on the channel.
Yeah, it's insane.
So Monica, yeah, that was the first one we opened. So if you're checking it out on the replay, go back and watch the replay and check out the beginning. We all talk about Sidekicks. Oh wow! So Brian Trash says a friend of his owns some of the artwork. I guess the guy was an artist in that movie, and he would draw the pictures of his encounters or whatever.
That's what he does, Captain Horror. He fucking he relentlessly pushes bullshit, and then to the point where you have to you get excited about it and then end up buying it.
But you know what though? I'm like that with everything else. Every time I watch something else and someone does it, I'm like, I don't want that. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, geez, yep. Maybe I do. That's that FOMO of this collector mentality.
It is the FOMO.
Yeah. Mark, what's the next thing you grabbed?
Well, since we're on the topic of aliens,
Hell yeah. Oh, I think I
Oh,
got that too.
extra, yeah.
yeah,
I missed that one though, man. I missed the slipcover, so I was
I
just
had
like, fuck it.
to complete it. Like, oh, nice, you got it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. I like the first one a lot, but I don't remember this one that much.
I don't either.
I know it has is it Andrew Divoff in it from Wishmaster?
The first one is a freaking. I love the first one a lot.
Yes,
First one's
it
really
is.
good, yeah.
Yeah. I like the second one, not as much as the first, but I just
Part
like I said, I don't remember this one.
Part 3 is Watch the Skies, isn't it? Isn't that the tagline? Or, yeah.
That's it.
You know what though? Looking at the back though, the alien that they show in the back looks really cool. I mean, I think I have this on DVD, but man, I don't remember if I've ever even probably watched it.
I should have got that. I just didn't. At one time, did they not have the slipcover on it too? Though, like, wasn't that up on the $10 sale? But it sold out like pretty quick. If I remember,
was probably really gone really quick.
Yeah, but some reason I did think that I ordered this with a slip, unless what I'm thinking is I think this might have been one of those slips that you can buy like with the points.
Okay.
And I think I was like, oh, you know what? When I get enough points, I'm going to go buy that slip. But they're telling me that those slips change all the time. So it's like
they change every month, apparently.
That's tough because, I mean, man, if you want to get one, like you've really got to spend a lot of money that month to get it.
Think about how much that is, too. I mean, basically, you about have to have one of those referral things. Like, you have to go through one of those to get 500 points to get those slips on any kind of regular basis. Because, like, if you're trying to do that by just buying shit, you'd have to spend thousands of dollars to get up to that point.
It's surprisingly hard.
Well,
I think what is this?
$500.
Well, I think a slip is 1,000 points.
It is, yeah. So you'd have to spend $500 on Vinegar Syndrome stuff if you bought just without anything else.
So you're almost better off trying to find this on eBay. You'd pay less.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a classic like carnival kind of trick that they're doing. People. It's like, you know, the stupid ass carnival thing where like you get this stuffed animal and like you throw 2 darts for $10 or something like that. Yeah. And they're like, okay, you hit one of them, so do it again. And then you do it again, then do it again. Like you have to get 3. So by the time you spend like $30 on a $5 stuffed animal, it's like
you know what? You're right, man. I almost wonder if it was better that I just bought this with the slip on eBay for more money than 10. But $10 to take care of this, I don't care. I've got plenty of things without slips. It's not a big deal to me.
They definitely know their audience, though. I mean, they know who's buying this stuff. Like that whole point system for the slips.
Whoever that marketing guy is, man, they should give that guy a raise because he's basically whoever's doing the marketing for them is basically the only reason they exist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
thank you, Rambo.
What's up, man? How are you, Jay? He said 500 for a slip that you can resell for 75. Yeah, basically. I saw somebody jump in here. They asked if I bought the Clue documentary. I think all 3 of us did, actually.
I did, yeah.
And I think it's sold out, correct?
Yeah. Is it? At least the slipcover did. I know that. I don't know if the whole thing sold out, but yeah.
All right, let me see what I got in here. Did anybody get this thing? Attack of the Beast Creatures?
I thought I fucking got that, man.
I don't think so.
But I don't have it over here.
It's got like it's basically like a bunch of Zuni dolls, like a lot of Ooga Boogas.
Attack of the Beast Creatures. Oh God.
It's like a bunch of those Ooga Boogas, you know, attacking people in the jungle. So I had to get this. I'm a big
That's sold out, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's completely sold out.
Was that on like one of the first days? I don't remember seeing that one.
Attack of the Beast. I don't remember.
I don't think that was a 10 for 10. I think that came out. Yeah.
This is like a full price joint right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it was? I think it was. You know why I bought it? Because it's a partner label and it was under 100 units or something.
Yeah.
So
it sold out pretty quick.
That's why. Okay. That's why. Yeah. You're right.
All right. You want me to grab something?
Yeah.
Now, let's see. I don't have any idea what this is, but I was anticipating that it was going to sell out. I don't know if it's sold out or not. I hope it does at some point. I'm going to feel really stupid about buying it, but it's Satan's Menagerie.
Menagerie. Wow. I never even heard of that thing.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't see that.
Terror Unleashed.
I didn't even know that was a Vinegar Syndrome title.
It's a horror film suitable only for adults, Garrett. That's what it says. Yeah, I have no idea. This was one that like it had a limited amount when I was looking at it, so I was like thinking that it was going to go out, so I just went ahead and bought it. I think it's a. Let me see if it's a partner label. Yeah, OCN, whatever the hell that is. So if anybody wants to check on that one and let me know if it's sold out or not, I'd be greatly appreciative.
All right, Mark, what you got?
Actually, Garrett, you got me to get this one. You've been talking about it, and I was like, should I? It's only $10. Why not?
Oh, Surf 2.
Oh,
Surf
yeah.
2's all right. Yeah, Surf 2 is pretty good. I mean, it's got Eric Stoltz in it,
Mhm.
so that's always cool, and the cover's pretty rad. And
Especially the back.
oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Surf's up, bro.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. So $10 is well worth it for that. I think I paid full price for it.
I
when
did
it came
too,
out.
yeah.
But yeah, unless I got it on maybe Black Friday or something, I don't remember. But definitely cool in ad for 10 for sure.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
You put your hand in the box, then you grab onto your.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, brother. Dude, it's got Andrew Dice Clay in it. If you didn't buy
I know,
that, you ain't
right?
worth a damn.
I should have, but I did not.
And it's a VSA, so I mean.
And it sold out so quick. I kept
did.
like refreshing the page, and
baby.
it sold out so fast. I think it might have been within an hour.
What number you got, Garrett?
I don't have. There's no number. Oh yeah, at the top. The
4085 is mine.
I got 4096.
Hell yeah. This is right together. Buy anything with the Dice Man.
Oh yeah.
Rambo, I'm going to be sending this one your way soon.
Did yours come with like a post? What is in here?
It's got a poster in it, yeah.
Oh, what is this?
You ready?
Is it
Oh
a
my
poster of Andrew Dice Clay only?
No, it's actually pretty awesome.
Smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah.
I would actually love that.
There we go. That's weird. I didn't know that these things came with posters like this.
I didn't either.
Whoa.
Or it's actually double-sided too.
Do they usually come with posters in there? The Vinegars, the VSAs? I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean,
it-
if they do, like I have yet to get one that has one.
Weird. You guys in the chat, do VSAs usually all come with posters? I don't recall that. Let's see.
That's gonna
Rob
be a
Zilla
pain in
says
the
they do.
beginning.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Todd Bridges. Try to get this sumbitch back in here now.
Thank you, Ryan. I will check that link out.
Everybody's so nice in here, huh? Well, you know what? Why don't they just take this poster and put it in here like this? Why did they just jam it into the...
Listen, don't even talk about that shit because I got, what was it that I got? Might have been Phantasm that had the poster jammed in there like that, and it was all like bent and indented with the clips.
Dude, don't these suck? Like, do you guys ever have a problem putting these back in here?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to like jam it in there. I don't know. Garrett loves to jam it in there though.
That's not...
Come on. Come on. Jam it.
That sucks.
Push it in there.
All right. What else you got? What else you guys got?
Come on, man.
Did anybody get the grave?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I might have already had...
That's another VSA. I had to get it.
I must have already had that.
Okay.
Everybody says that's good.
4078.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Let's see what it's got in there.
Yeah.
No, there's no poster in this one.
Unless they put it
It's
in the...
inside, yeah.
Yeah, it might be. I'm gonna crack the seal. Let's see.
You know the main reason that I wanted to get this though
Look at this.
is Craig Sheffer. I'm a big Craig Sheffer fan.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you so much, Rambo. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
That's
nice.
awesome, man. Thank you so much. Well, you know what that means.
Oh God.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
And the poster is inside for the grave.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's
Kick
pretty cool.
ass.
Imagine like you forgot to put those posters in, whatever it takes. All right, jam them in there. Hurry up.
Oh no, it's got a hole in it. What the hell?
No.
Yeah, it does. It has a
In
hole right in the middle.
In the middle of the.
I don't even know if it'll even come up, but it's like, yeah, you guys can't.
Oh, I see it. I kind of see it on the side there.
Yeah, it's like a little tear. What the hell? Well, oh well.
It ain't like you're gonna put it up though, Mark.
Right?
That's not going.
All right, so let's see. Schoolgirl Screamers. Anybody get it?
I did. It is.
I already had it, or I would have got it. Yeah, I bought that full price for some reason. No, I bought it during one of the half off sales.
I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Me neither.
It's not supposed to be very good, from what I understand, but we all own it. So,
well, that's great.
Like I said, $10.
Yeah,
$10.
You can kind of take a risk on these things for $10.
You know what? I keep hearing this. Said that the Grave's one of the best VSA releases. I'm gonna have to check it out. I've had it for quite a while, but I don't even think I've opened it yet.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with all these sales and stuff. It's like I have so much stuff that I'm backed up on. All right, let me see what else. Wait, do you have anything left?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
All right, try it.
I got about 7 left.
Oh, all right, cool. I've got.
Garrett's got 10. I guarantee.
No, I don't have that many. I have 5. So you guys go.
Steel and Lath, baby.
Oh yeah,
all together.
I got it too.
Look at this, Daddy. It's packaging.
Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to grab this for so long. I'm so glad I waited.
Ooh, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, I've had that, so I haven't. I didn't grab it.
So this is what, like a cyborg kind of female movie thing?
Lady Terminator.
Lady Terminator? Yeah, that's what they used to do back in the day. Which reminds me of a show, and I brought this show up a million times, and I don't know, nobody ever knows this show, but back in the day, probably 90s, mid-90s, I would say, Yancey Butler had a TV show where she was a cyborg cop. I can't think of the name of it. It was killer as hell. It stayed on for like 2 seasons. If anybody doesn't remember Yancey Butler, she was the female lead in Hard Target. So if you remember that chick, like that was who it was. It was a great show, man, and they canceled it. But like she was like it was like she had like a regular dude cop that was with her, and then she was like a new android cop that they put at like RoboCop kind of shit. And it was just, I don't know. That's just something from my childhood that I remember.
I don't remember that at all.
If anybody remembers the name of that friggin' show, let me know.
Mark, what do you got?
I'll probably just do these together. So I didn't get the Amityville set, but I got these 2. Evil Escapes and It's About Time.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean those are fun. I mean, I like all of them.
Yeah.
You know, for sure.
I had those. I bought those like when they first, so I didn't.
Yeah, I really like this one. It's About Time. This one's really fun.
That's the haunted clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this what the show you're talking about? Rambo said Man and Machine.
Man and Machine. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's it.
I wonder if they had any of that out on physical media at all.
I've never even heard anybody talk about it really. But Rambo said it came out in 92, right before Yancey did Hard Target. So yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Guys, we've got about 130 people in here, so make sure to hit the like. on both channels, or all 3 channels. If you just subscribe to Mark, I know that there was someone posted a link, and I'll do it on the replay. If you guys are checking out on the replay, I'll have links to both of their channels in my description box.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
I know you've already got this one, Garrett. Ain't no way you don't.
What is it? Of course I do.
TC 2000.
I mean, I would have rather paid $10 for it, but I mean, I got
Must
it.
have.
It's another VSA.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You got to have Ty Bo on there, man. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got Bolo Young in it. I'll buy just about anything with Bolo Young in it too.
And Bobby Phillips.
Yeah.
And that's another one of like those like Terminator type, RoboCop type releases. So super
That's
cool.
pretty awesome.
I'm kind of a sucker for the Billy Blanks movies. You know, there's a real good one that MVD put out a couple years ago. I'm trying to think what the name of it was, but it's really, really cool.
So Rambo says Man and Machine doesn't exist. You just find bootleg DVDs. That is freaking weird.
Oh, finally shipped. Yeah, I thought I got mine late. So yeah, people are still getting these in. I mean, it just goes to show how many people were buying stuff during that sale. They must have made a lot on that for sure. All right, I'm gonna throw one out. Now, anybody know anything about this? I actually got this because Mel from My Killer Podcast said it was really, really good, and I didn't know anything about it.
No,
I haven't seen it.
So
I have not a clue.
Yeah, it's a partner label title, I think. I'm trying to see who's in it. Oh, Bill Skarsgård's in it, and Micah Monroe, who's in it from
The Guest.
The Guest, yeah. So definitely interested in this one. It looks like it must be a newer movie, I think. It looks newer, but yeah, she recommended it, so I haven't checked it out, haven't seen it, so I figured I'd get it because I think it was running low.
Oh, damn. I got to add that one to the cart, too.
Oh, actually, Rambo, yeah. Showdown is the movie I was talking about. That's a cool movie with Billy Blanks in it. Let me see. After X-Files show, Wonder Years show.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's what we're doing next, a deep dive into the Wonder Years.
Well, there's a convention coming around me called 90s Con, and it's freaking loaded. The cast, the celebrities out there is insane. It's like, I think all the NSYNC besides Timberlake, all the Backstreet Boys, you had all the cast of Saved by the Bell. You've got what's her name's there? Winnie Cooper's there from Wonder Years. So I was like, man, I should get her to sign this Sidekicks.
Wow.
You really should, yeah.
I mean, dude, why not?
You know?
I
was looking for her on it. I don't even think she's on this at all. Like, I thought maybe she would be on the back or something, but I don't see her. So I thought that would have been a cool spot to get it. But I'll try to see where would be a good spot to get her to sign it. Maybe inside, because I don't know. I don't like to get a lot of physical media signed, but you know, I don't know. I definitely want something Sidekicks for her. I just don't know what to get. Maybe that poster back there. I don't know.
You're right, though. I mean, I don't like getting people to sign stuff if they're not on it in some way,
Right.
unless it's like just like a textile poster where you can't help it.
But I mean, I ain't getting Brandis's autograph, so I mean,
No,
she might be the next best
you
thing.
could if you want. You want to go? Never mind.
Like imagine you see this on like eBay, like signed by Brandis. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Al, Wes used to do it all the time. There's all kinds of people that think they got original Shaq autographs out there that fucking don't.
Well, do you remember the big controversy that happened a couple of years ago when the artist of a print called out another dude saying, because the guy was selling Roddy Piper signed art prints.
I remember that.
Listen,
Yeah.
Those art prints are mine, and he was dead when I made those. So
Yep.
there's no way you could have this thing, signed. And he was selling them at conventions. And the artist went up to him and like called him out and was like, "This is bullshit." Like,
He called him Oot.
called him out. Yeah. The 90s Con just got Shannon Doherty. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Is she still? Is she okay? Last I heard, she had like cancer or something. Did you?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about her.
or it was something, maybe MS or I can't remember what it was. Something.
Isn't that Christina Applegate you're talking about? I think.
Oh, she had MS, or she has MS, yeah.
Right?
But there was something really wrong with Shannon Doherty too, like not too long ago.
I don't remember that. You might be right though.
It's a good like Joey Lawrence, Melissa Joan Hart. I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to be there. What's her name there? Cameron there, from Full House. What's her name there? That one.
Yeah, Shannon has been fighting cancer for the last few years. I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be a pretty decent little convention. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be expensive as all hell, but yeah. All right, what do you got next, boys?
Everybody told me this one was killer too. I have no earthly idea, and I haven't seen it, but it's got an awesome cast.
Oh, that's what I had in my hand.
Yeah.
It says Jennifer Jason Leigh, right?
Eric Stoltz, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
What?
She's reason enough for me to get it. So
I love Jennifer Jason Leigh. I don't think
me too.
I got
That's why I got it.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah, I did right here. Woo!
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you know he got it.
Well, I love Jennifer Jason Leigh. I didn't realize she was in it. And Stoltz. I mean, this has got to be.
Bill Condon directed this. Is that the guy that directed fucking? That's not the same guy.
Candyman 2.
Can't be the same guy I'm thinking of.
I only bought this because I thought this was the show from TGIF back in the day.
So no, Bill Condon directed Chicago and Dreamgirls, and I swear to God, he's not the guy that directed like Karate Kid. Who directed Karate Kid?
Karate Kid. Jesus. Man, how the hell do I not know that off the top of my head?
He directed Twilight. Oh my God. That's a very odd.
Karate Kid directed John Alvinson.
Okay. What did Bill Condon? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. This was written by Joel Cohen and Bill Condon. This has to be killer, man. First of all, it's got a killer director. It's written by Joel Cohen, in part at least, and it's got Jennifer Jason Leigh and Eric Stoltz in it. There's no way this movie is not going to be killer.
Yeah. Does anybody know off the top of their head who if this is good? Who has anybody seen this one?
I've heard good things, but
yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Bill, that's what I'm thinking of. Bill Conti, who did the score to the Karate Kid. Yeah, that's a little bit different.
Let's see. Yeah, Bill Conti did the score. Yeah.
Bill Condon. Come on, y'all. Jesus. Let's do better than that. I expect more.
From Varsity Letterman.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. What I've only got 3 left. What you guys got?
I got 3. Go ahead, Mark.
You guys probably already have this one. It's Blades.
Actually,
that's
I never bought that.
Oh, you never did?
Until
you the one who told me to buy it, remember?
Yeah.
You told me to buy it. You said you're
well,
what do you say? You're always a fan of like lawnmower killer movies or something?
Well, I never know, man. I just bought it because of trauma. Like I was just saying, like it's a killer lawnmower golf movie. I mean, it has to be killer for just those reasons alone.
Well, listen to this. I'm gonna type this in. Chris Gupton, new subscriber, said, "Hey guys, enjoyed the channel. Stumbled upon you a few months ago, and I really enjoy what you all do compared to a lot of others on here."
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the rest of them ain't worth a shit. So I get it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. If you're not subscribed to Dead Pit, Stuntman Mark, or Born to Be Rad, go subscribe over there as well. And I'm glad that we can entertain you because that's what it's all about. So thank you for popping in, man. Appreciate that.
The tagline, just when you thought it was safe to putt. What the hell? Yeah. Anyway, okay. And I heard a lot of good things about this one too. And I guarantee that at least one, if not both of y'all got this one. Christopher Lambert
Oh, I think
and Resurrection.
I heard good things about this movie, and I've always been putting it off. But
I got that one like last year sometime. But yeah, every time in the chat, I always recommend everybody to get that.
Really, wow,
yeah.
You got some pretty good ones here, then.
Yeah, that one's a really solid Christopher Lambert movie. I think Cronenberg's in it as well.
Oh hell yeah!
And Leland Orser.
Yep.
People probably most know him from Seven. Yeah, it's got a really nice ending, and it's kind of a unique. It's one of the few Easter slasher movies.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
wow, that's really cool. What year did that come out? I mean, it's something that kind of totally passed me by.
99, I think.
Wow, it is 99.
Yeah,
99. Wow,
that's cool. Crazy, man. That I've never even heard of this until Winter Center.
Yeah, it's much better than people would probably think. I was really shocked when I saw Vinegar Syndrome put it up. I'm like, this is almost a little too good for their library.
Oh, even Rambo Raff is giving it some props, and he's really
tough.
A lot of movies. Yeah, so I got to give him credit for that.
Yeah, it has a really cool looking killer in it too. There's another one that came out around 92, and it's really good. It's also starring Christopher Lambert. It's somewhat of a pseudo slasher or murder mystery. It's called Night Moves. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that one.
Sounds familiar. Night Moves.
Bob Seger.
No, I'm trying to think if maybe did Kino put that out. I don't know.
I don't think it has a Region 1 release. I have a Region 2 Blu-ray of it, but I don't think it has a Region 1.
Is it a 1975? You said?
No, 92.
92, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, I don't have it. Never seen it. That's cool, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Night Moves. Somebody has a score. All right. I've got 2 left.
I got 1.
How many do you got there, Mark?
I got 1.
All right, let's see. I'm going to pull one of mine and see if anybody else got this one. I heard good things.
Already had it.
Already had that one.
Yeah, American Murder. So this is, I keep hearing this was pretty decent, so that's why I snagged it. And it's been one on my radar, and it's these kind of movies with walk-in are always pretty good. So I bet we all get the same one then at the end.
Probably.
That'd be sick. Mm-hmm. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Nice.
Dude, that's wild though, isn't it? How wild is that? Wow.
I had to do it, man.
That's crazy though. I mean, that we each had one left and it was the same one. That's weird, right?
It's as if it was meant to be.
Right?
Wow. Again, another one that people say is good, and I've known nothing about it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
So, people are going to look at this and be like, wow, they've got a lot of stuff. They bought a lot of blind bio here. So remember, if you're checking this out, these were all $10 on like a clearance type of sale that we got them for. So we're just kind of rounding out, our collections and stuff. But just again, the sad thing is that we've just got more stuff that we need to watch, right?
Yeah.
So
a lot of shit, dude.
Look at this. So Psychic gets an X-File.
Speaking of which, we're going to do that tomorrow if y'all are down with it.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking 9, 10.
That's cool.
Okay.
Somebody asked
Garrett
Silverstone worth meeting at $75 at 90s Con. I don't remember what I paid for her. I don't know. When it comes to meeting people, to me, it all depends, right? Like if it's important to you, then sometimes money shouldn't matter. But if it's kind of like whatever, then yeah, I mean, just do what you can afford, and if it's that big for you, I mean, I would pay. Again, I'm not gonna even like for me, Arnold would be a big one for me, but I'm not gonna spend $800 for it. There is gonna be a limit, but for instance, Elizabeth Shue I think was $100 or whatever, and I was like, well, I'm definitely gonna do it because. To me, Elizabeth Shue was like one of my grails to get on my Karate Kid thing or whatever. So, but yeah, I guess it all depends.
I know when I saw like the Undertaker was doing a con, and if you wanted to take a picture with your camera, it was $200.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
was
nuts.
like,
God.
what?
That's
Wow.
I mean, I could see people doing it too, man.
oh, of course.
Because, but Jesus Christ, there has to be a line somewhere.
Again, like, here's the thing. I'm a big wrestling guy. I love The Undertaker. He wasn't my favorite by
He
any
wasn't mine either.
So to me, it's not worth that. But if I was like a diehard Undertaker and you know how rare it is to meet him or whatever, I would have probably paid it. You know, if it was Ultimate Warrior and he was still alive, like maybe I would have paid that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna pay for Undertaker. I didn't get an Anne Heche autograph, no.
What's the most you guys have ever paid for, like an autograph or a photo?
That's easy. It was Jamie Lee Curtis. It was $80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not even that bad now.
No,
I mean, you know what? To be honest, I don't think Elizabeth Shue was 100. I think she was 100 for everything because I got her a photo op and I got her autograph. I think she was like 60 and 40 or something, or I don't know, maybe 50. I forget. Maybe she was 120 total or something like that. But I'm trying to think. I think the most expensive one I ever got was Michael J. Fox, I think.
Okay.
And I don't remember how much. That might have been like 150 or something.
Okay.
But that was, I think that was the most I ever paid for.
Yeah, for me it was probably Robert Englund.
Now, how much was he when you met him? Because when I met him, I only paid $25 the first time, and then I think $35 the second time I met him. And I know now it's like insanity.
Yeah, so get this, like the line is like infinitely long, and you can only get 2 things signed, and it's $120 for an autograph, an extra $40 if you want it like not personalized, but I think if you get like a quote or something.
Mm-hmm.
So $160 in total.
You think about
And
that bullshit.
I
man.
saw people getting in line twice with a bunch of stuff. So you think about like how much I heard he made like 6 figures at the last show that I went to. You think
I'm
about
sure,
that.
yeah.
Like that, he probably made like, I don't even know, like close to 7 figures. He was there all weekend and he was signing for a long time and his line was never short ever. So
it's crazy. Like when I met him too, like I stood in line, but it was not that bad. But yeah, he's right. I paid like around 25 or 30 the first time, and then I think I may have paid 40 the second time, but I did get quite a bit signed because I'm trying to think. I got a bunch of stuff from Robert Englund signed. I think I maybe gave him 3 items the first time and 2 the second time or something like that.
CK and we met him. I want to say, I'm sure it's recorded somewhere on YouTube, but for some reason I'm thinking it was like 2015, 16, something like that.
okay.
I want to think that, but it may have been earlier than that. But it was $50. I do remember that. Like when we got his autograph and everything, it was $50 at that point. So I don't know, like, you know, what it's insane that it's gotten up to that point now. I think conventions now are kind of like posters, like that time period of being able to get anything for like, you know, halfway is over with. Like if you go, like, I mean, you're going to be paying out the ass for posters on eBay, and you're going to be paying out the ass going to a convention. Like there's just no getting around it. You're not going to get, it used to be like a normal thing to get, you know, pictures at a table for free. Like if you bought something, it was almost expected that, you know, you would take a picture and that would be it. Now everything is like those sons of bitches that did that photo op stuff, like screwed all that up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really started to get out of hand when Walking Dead was like really.
That was the beginning of the
bring
end.
that up. Yeah.
Maybe you can answer this, Uncle Bill. Maybe Mark. I can't because I don't have these. Those cardboard sleeves that you guys have. That.
Oh yeah.
Do you know where you can get those? I don't have them. So.
Oh,
yeah,
dude, I don't remember where I got them now. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't know where you can get those. Do you know, Mark?
No, I don't.
All right, let me see what everybody's saying here.
CK would probably know that one.
Kane wanted 300 for. I met Kane a couple of years ago. He was nowhere near $300. Not even close.
I'm assuming he's talking about the wrestler, not Kane Hodder.
No. Yeah. No.
I was gonna say no way Kane Hodder would charge you $300.
No, I met Kane the wrestler, but he wasn't I don't even think he was $100 when I met him. Because I mean, he's another one where he's cool, but I wouldn't have spent that. I wouldn't have spent $100 for Kane. There's no way. But this is also going back like probably 8 years, maybe. So who knows? Yeah, the flashback. He was $450 to do that makeup thing.
God, man. Wow. Who just drops $450? Like, fuck.
I remember in 2014, Tyrese from The Walking Dead was charging more than Robert, and that's when I knew shit was about to change. Yeah, man, for real. That's really what really changed, I think. That's when I noticed it. But you, if you guys don't know, Anthony works at conventions and stuff, so he knows. He's in the trenches on that stuff. So it has gotten crazy, and I'm so glad that I love conventions. I mean, I always will. I think it's just fun to just see a lot of people that are interested in the same stuff. Do I go for celebrities now? Not necessarily, but it's nice to know that I was able to get a lot of things done early. So like if I go to a convention now, there might be like one or two people that I might want to meet, where back in the day when I first went, I'd be going there and spending like $200 or $300 and coming home with like 20 autographs. Or whatever.
Yeah, that's the way it was.
That's just not how it is anymore. Now I may go and just get one or two. And like the 90s con is stacked with people that I wouldn't mind getting, but I've got to be picky because, you know, with those prices, and there are a lot of people there I've never met before, but I'm not going to leave there with $500 out of my pocket and gotten like 3 autographs. Like it's just not going to happen. But yeah, guys, do you want to, I do not have a Bill Murray autograph. I would like one. Do you guys want to call it, or do you want to quickly open your other thing, Mark?
Yeah.
You want to do it? We'll go a little bonus. We'll go bonus. Mark's going to open his Kino sale. Looks like he had a big box over there. So we'll just let him start
2 big
rambling off what he grabbed. And if we have anything we want to say about the titles he grabbed, then we'll chime in. But this is his time now.
Real quick, though, while he's opening this, I'll tell a story about when I knew that conventions were screwed. Sean Clark, a lot of people know, like he's like he's got a company called Convention All Stars where he represents like a lot of celebrities. And before like The Walking Dead, he used to walk around. He would escort the celebrities from spot to spot, like show them where to go. And me and CK would come up to him and like we would talk to him and all the time. And he was like, you know, he would just take, you know, as much time and we'd kind of bullshit around. I remember when The Walking Dead hit and Norman Reedus was one of the first guys he got. And he was like rushing him into like place, and we would try to talk to him, and he would be like, "No, man." He's like, "I gotta do this or whatever." That's when in my head, like it just changed, man, because it just became much more of like that show was so huge, and those guys were making him so much money that it just became like an assembly line, rushing all those people from like spot to spot to get, you know, autographs and stuff. That was the beginning of the end, really.
What's funny story about Norman Reedus is, man, I remember during the first couple of years of my convention, you know, history or whatever, he would be sitting there with the other dude, Patrick.
I'm sure.
From Boondock Saints. They'd be sitting at the same table. And every time I'd go by, there'd be no line. And they'd just be sitting there chatting away. And I'm like, I'll get them. They're always here. I'll get them next time. I'll get them next time. And that always happened. And all of a sudden, Walking Dead hit. It was like this guy went from $20 with no line to like $200 a pop, and I'm like, probably should have got it that 10 other times I saw him just sitting there, you know. But it's just crazy on how that kind of thing works. And I mean, the same thing with like, it just takes one show. Like Cobra Kai, I met Machio, I met Zabka way before Cobra Kai was ever a thing, and you know, I paid like $40 a piece for them. They're over $100 a piece now.
I'm sure, you know? They can charge whatever they want right now.
So it just takes one little incident for someone at those conventions to just completely rise, you know. And I'm sure there's other examples that we're just not thinking of recent, but as soon as somebody's on a show, boom, they're money.
They're in there. Yep.
We've talked about it, Rambo. Talked about it.
Let's see what he's
All
got.
right,
Busted. Jesus, Mary and God.
That's just one box. God.
God damn it, Garrett. Hold on.
Sorry, we'll just give it's his show now.
Okay. I don't know where to start. I'm surprised, honestly. I got so many slips. Like, that's not something I usually expect from Kino. But anyway, I'll start. This was an upgrade. It's the 4K of Eastern Promises.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's probably worth an upgrade. Actually, I only have the DVD of that.
Yeah, I had heard so many good things about the quality on this one, so I was like, it's one of my favorite Cronenbergs. I got to get it, and it's one that I always wished he had done a sequel to. And I know there was plans for it, but I think Cronenberg said something like happened with the rights or something like, and he kept trying over the years, but they just could never get it off the ground. If you guys remember, like the way this ends, like it's kind of open ended. Because like Viggo Mortensen's character is still like undercover, so you never really find out what else happens with him. This is a must-have.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
4K, Dress to Kill. I'm a big De Palma fan, so one that I do wish they would do next 4K for him would be Body Double, because I love Body Double. It's a 70s one.
Oh, that's a good
I've
one.
never seen that one.
Really?
That's Carpenter, right?
Well, Carpenter wrote it originally. I believe the script got changed up a little bit. I think they kept a couple of things, but it was mostly rewritten. Yeah, it's almost like an American Giallo, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely check it out, Uncle Bill, when you get a chance. It's really good. Then, so I saw CK do a review of this, and I hadn't seen this since like back in the day, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just get it. It's on sale.
Oh yeah, you got
4K of a decent proposal.
You got to get that. You got to.
Yeah. And just a few more with slips. This is a must-have. I know you guys got this one.
Yes. Yeah, I bought that one a while back. Jack Palance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Martin Landau.
What's the deal with them there going? They did a couple movies together.
Yeah. What was it? Alone in the Dark? Was another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was a great release last year. Happy Birthday to Me.
Love that one.
Nice.
Yeah. I had a previous release of it, but I saw Kino they had a killer sale. Like a lot of these were like, not so much the 4Ks, but the Blu-rays were like $7.99, $8.99. So this isn't the best slasher, but I figured I'd just add it to the collection. I love slasher movies, so New Year's Evil.
Oh yeah, yep.
I've got that one too. It's not great. You're right.
Yeah, it's not, but something about it I do kind of like in a weird way.
It's very like William Lustig exploitation style. Yeah,
definitely. And now the ones without slips. This was really cheap, $7. Didn't have it, and it's usually expensive.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of CK's favorites, actually. No shit.
This is so good. Like I don't know why. Like I hadn't seen this until like I got older, and I must have missed it. Like I don't remember seeing it like back in the day.
Such a weird idea for a movie too.
It is really weird, but it just works for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. You ever seen Thursday?
No.
With Thomas Jane and Aaron Eckhart?
Nope.
Really good. Kind of a set in one location type of movie, but they're like ex-crime guys, and like shit kind of hits the fan like all in one spot in his house once they meet back up again. I don't want to give too much away, but it's really good, like crime drama thriller. So I love Karen Black. So Burnt Offerings.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh yeah, I have that.
You gotta
one too.
have this. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
The scene with the limo or the hearse driver, not the limo driver. The limo driver be killing it. But, yeah, that's a classic.
I mean, come
Oh
on.
yeah, gotta have the good stuff.
You just gotta have that one.
Yeah.
I saw that countless times as a kid. And these last two weirdly go hand in hand in a way. One is a comedy, one's not, but they're both about, I guess, the hip hop genre, if you want to say. So it's
Oh yeah,
Cool as Ice.
Oh my
Cool
God!
as Ice.
And then CB4.
CB4, yeah.
Oh, I've never seen CB4.
You've never seen that with
Wow.
Chris Rock?
No.
That's
This
a classic,
one,
man.
Yeah, this one is pretty underrated. You got to check this out, Garrett. I think you would dig it.
There's no sale going on right now still, is there, or is it over?
I think it's over.
All right, I'll wait for the next one. I'll get that.
There'll be another one in a month. They have sales all the time.
It's all the time.
Oh, did you see the shit about the Arrow sale coming up, by the way?
No.
I'm curious about that one. They're having a Valentine's sale, too. It's coming up sometime this week. I don't know exactly when. They said stay tuned.
I'm supposed to be on a freeze, man.
I will do that. As if I don't have enough stuff to watch already. And another box. Oh, God. Here we go again.
Let's do it. Drop that zero and get with the hero.
God, Cool as Ice. That fucking movie. You know when I knew that Vanilla Ice was kind of going to die was when he was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Yeah.
You know, like Ninja Rap?
Ninja Rap, yeah. Even then, man, I was probably, like 10 or something. I was like, man, this is lame.
Fucking Ninja Rap. Kevin Nash is Super Shredder.
Super Shredder, yeah.
Okay. Oh, my God. Look at all that.
Holy mackerel.
Jesus. Fuck, Martin.
This turned into a Hall of Mania episode.
Yeah,
I guess so. Balling
I'm just
over
gonna.
Dude likes his
let me stack
Kino
these. Yeah, it's weird. Like I, spent so much money on Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Like, but I gotta say, Kino Lorber is probably right up there. Like in terms of just the amount of releases I've gotten from them lately.
Thing is, too, you can get like 10 releases for $100, where Vinegar Syndrome you get like 3.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I will start with all the slips first. And not great, but
I love that movie, actually.
Really, you like
really
Card
do.
Player?
Yeah. People shit on a lot of his later stuff, like that one, but and do you like Hitchcock and stuff like that? But I like those movies.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it since they put out, like, I think it was the Anchor Bay Steelbook one. Like, I saw it way back then, so I don't remember liking it that much. Not gonna lie, but I do want to see it again, though, for sure. And this one, I know, I'm sure Rambo has this. You gotta have this.
Oh, baby.
4K.
I actually want that. I don't have that, but that's my favorite. Second favorite Van Damme movie.
Okay.
Probably,
yeah. I mean, I don't need to say anything about that one.
No, it's a perfect movie.
This one's from the 90s. I had a double feature of it, but I saw all the features on this one from Kino, so like I figured why not double dip. You guys like this?
The Puppet Masters with Donald Sutherland,
yeah.
I haven't seen that in many, many years. I rented it as a kid thinking it was the other Puppet Master movie. And when I got home and I was like, what is this? And then I don't think I've ever watched it again because I was so disappointed.
You thought it was fucking Charles Band.
Yeah, it was like my friend Mark and I rented it at the video store like on a Friday night. I was like sleeping over his house. We're like, all right, let's get Puppet Master. Sweet. And then we got that and we're like, what is this shit? And then I don't think I've ever went back to see like the whole thing.
Yeah, I like it. It works for me. It's pretty entertaining. And I know Uncle Bill will love this one. It's Umberto Lenzi.
Umberto Lenzi, Nightmare City. I forgot that one. Yeah.
Is that the Running Zombies?
Yeah, Nightmare City was a contamination movie. It wasn't really like a zombie movie.
Don't they fly helicopters in this or something too?
They do, yeah. It's pretty stupid, but yeah.
Yeah. And these are pretty cool. Probably not the most popular movies.
Yeah, I like those.
I remember those from back in the day in the videos for just that cover and everything.
Yeah, they're cool movies.
Yeah. Brian Brown, Brian Dennehy. It's pretty cool. And it's double feature, so definitely worth it. I think you guys got this one too.
Oh yeah, that's Alice. Oh, Trick or Treat. Yeah,
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it surprised me. Like I didn't think I would, but yeah, it's pretty good. They're just like giving these away for some reason. I guess they got too many.
Rawhead Rex. I knew it was gonna be Rawhead Rex.
The steel book,
dude. Yeah, like I bought one. What was it like? It's like $5.99 or $6.99 or something for the steel book. It's like something crazy cheap.
Yeah, I think that's how much it was when I got it. It's still pretty cheap. Okay.
That pissed me off when I was little. I got mad when Stuart wore that and they were making fun of that. I was mad.
Did you guys see the new movie, by the way?
No, I
never did. No.
Was it good?
I've heard really good things. I just haven't watched it yet.
My brother was telling me that he watched the new show, the series or whatever. He said it was funny. He said it was super funny. So nice. I haven't seen it, but
okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not everybody's cup of tea. At least, if you didn't grow up with it anyway. But I always thought Mike Judge was funny. So,
do you know that I was watching a documentary and that with Winger that ruined their career? That whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that completely destroyed their career. And like Mike Judge came back and apologized to them like many years later.
What was the story on that? Like,
I don't know why he did that. I think it was because they were very heavily pushed by MTV at one point. So he like tried to throw a dig at him. So like they made the nerdy kid on Beavis and Butthead wear the Winger shirt, and and Beavis and Butthead kept making fun of him. And then after that, Winger like completely like. Nobody wanted to buy their albums.
There's that classic line in the series where he goes, here comes Crocus to kick their ass.
He said that they like, I was on the documentary and Kip Winger said they was doing like sold out shows. And all of a sudden, like overnight, it felt like they did a show and like there was barely anybody there. Like, what the hell's going on?
I can imagine that, man. Cause they became the most uncool band ever for that time period based on that show. Yeah, I mean, they really did.
And then they were trying to figure out like why ticket sales just plummeted, and come to find out someone's like, well, we found out why. And and he said he had a lot of hatred for Mike Judge for years after that. And I guess they saw him somewhere and recently he apologized. And I think they did something with them, like as like an I'm sorry type of thing. Like he asked them to do music for a show or something. I forget, but yeah, it's just crazy to think about that.
I mean, doesn't make up for it, but I mean, at least they reconcile. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you think about it, what did they do? They gave birth to fucking Rob Zombie. If it hadn't been for Beavis and Butthead, we'd have never had to put up with all these bullshit movies from Rob Zombie.
That's funny.
So they pushed the wrong people. I'll tell you
that. Everybody always talks about Silent Rage. So you want a double feature with that. Here you go. You guys ever
Hero
seen
in the Chair? Yeah.
Great one. Yeah. I love when he did those like thriller type horror type movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Silent Rage is my favorite though.
This is a really solid one. It's not as good as Silent Rage, but still pretty fun. This one was also in a double feature, but I just got it again. It's not really a good movie. But for some reason, I grew up with it, so like I like it. Kind of slasher, kind of not. I guess maybe more of an erotic thriller, Color of Night.
Oh, I have that, but I haven't watched it yet.
That one I don't know.
It's got its moments, I'll say, but yeah, it's weird to see like Bruce Willis in something like this. Like this is not his forte. So I know, Uncle Bill, you talk about this one a lot. It was so cheap. Why not?
Oh, that's
Butcher Baker Nightmare. It really is.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just based off your recommendation, like I had to get it.
Oh, it's a cool movie.
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh my God, man.
I mean, I know like the whole thing, but I haven't seen it. Then I got, I still got so many. Garrett, you actually recommended this one a long time ago.
Oh boy, we got.
I don't even know if you had seen it, but you recommended it. It's
Baby Blood.
No, I don't think I. Are you sure it was me? I don't think I've ever even seen it.
You haven't seen?
I
Baby
remember
Blood?
you showing it, and you said it. I think you said your uncle told you to get it or something like that.
He don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll have to look at my Kino stuff over here and see if I have it. But
Yeah.
I did. I've actually heard that movie was good. I don't recall ever watching it, but I did hear that from people.
Okay. Yeah, definitely want to check that one out. Some Fulci. This is a must because it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Psychic. Sorry for the glare, guys.
I didn't even realize that had a Blu-ray. I have the DVD of it. I didn't realize that some of these had Blu-ray.
It's worth it, man, just for the cliff scenes alone. That movie's great.
Yeah. One of his better ones, though, for sure. The Italian horror keeps on coming.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Nightmare Beach. Yeah.
It's not far to reach. We can take a ride on Nightmare Beach.
Michael Parks, John Saxon. Can't go wrong.
Michael Parks. John Saxon.
Now, this is another one that I saw as a kid. 90s excellence, in my opinion. The sequel is not as good, but Buried Alive.
Oh, yeah. That's another one with what's her name in it there.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's probably where my crush started. It was either that or The Hitcher. One of the two.
Oh, mine was Fast Times, for sure.
Yeah. I was so into Phoebe Cates. She kind of took my attention a little bit.
So was I. Oh, yeah. That's like one of my grails of like meeting somebody is Phoebe Cates and Jamie Gertz, like my two big ones that don't think it'll ever happen, but those are the ones I wanna meet someday.
Yeah, especially with Jamie, because she's like married to like that billionaire dude, and
they own like a NBA team or something like that. So
probably
I don't
more
think
than one. Some more 80s horror. It's a classic.
Just Before Dawn, yeah, good one for sure.
Yeah. Jeff Lieberman, it's awesome movie.
Man, that movie's severely underrated. It really is. Like,
yeah,
it's insanely creepy movie.
It's got some really cool atmosphere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's really good. I got like 4 or 5 more here.
We got
Uncle Bill's recommendation. I've seen it, but I just had to get it.
Oh,
I've never seen it.
Looks like it was filmed with like a friggin' IGA bag over the lens.
Yeah, I've seen the foot. Oh my god, dude! I wish like you guys could see like the background clearly. It's so blurry. These are images from the movie, and it's like faded. It's like it's not in focus at all. It looks.
I've never seen that.
Really, you never seen Conquest?
No.
Oh wow.
It's like a really shitty but great Italian version of Conan.
Oh wow.
That's the best way I can explain it.
That's a good way to explain it.
Yeah.
I remember liking this one when I was younger, but nowadays, like I haven't seen it since back then, but people have told me it's not good, but I want to see for myself. I'm a Van Damme guy.
Oh, dude, that's so good. That's so good.
Is it?
Oh, is that
yeah. No, Never Surrender.
No Retreat, No Surrender?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That's
that's
great movie. It's like one of those Karate Kid type movies like from back in the day, or any kind of like those martial arts. Same kind of concept premise, but like there's some stuff in it that's just so over the top funny because it's just so cheesy. Like the montage scene is like wild. Like and this dude's oh man, that's a watch long we gotta do.
The last fight scene is amazing, dude. Like the final between him and Van Damme. Yeah.
The kid's father is amazing in it. Like it's so funny. Yeah, that's a great one. I would recommend that No Retreat, No Surrender to anybody who hasn't seen it.
And last two. This is Alex Cox, and I like his stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, I don't. What is it?
I see hell.
straight to hell.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, it's Bruce Lee's ghost.
That's a No Retreat, No Surrender. No Retreat, No Surrender's got Bruce Lee's ghost in it.
Yeah, this has been recommended to me so many times that I can't even count. So, and like I said, I like Alex Cox. So, yeah, want to check that out.
Nice, man.
Last one is really cool. Michael Ironside, Patrick Swayze. You guys can see that.
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've seen that, but I have seen
Same
it.
here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. I love the end sequence. They try to pull off the heist or whatever, and it goes completely awry.
Speaking of heist movies, y'all remember a movie? It had Fred Gwynn in it. It had there's like 4 guys in it. Fred Gwynn was one of them. They're all like, I'm trying to remember the other guy, but I can't think of his name. He was in like Young Guns or one of those movies. Anyway, like they were all robbers. They were like bank robbers, and they were it was a comedy, and they were trying to pull off this bank robbery, and they all had like these special skills. I know there was more people in. I can't remember. There was like 3.
It's right here. Is it called Disorganized Crime?
That's it. Yeah. There's 3. Who were the 3 other guys in it? There was at least.
Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips from Young Guns,
yeah.
Corbin Burnson, Daniel Roebuck, Ed O'Neill.
Yeah, it's a great movie, man. Like
I've never even seen it.
Yeah. I don't know who put that out, if anybody put that out, but that's one I would recommend. Just speaking of like heist movies.
That sounds like a Kino title. Let me just see if that has anything. It does look like it has a Blu-ray. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was. It's either Kino or Scorpion that put it out. Kino did. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. So it has a Blu-ray. Yeah, that's one I'll definitely check out. That's cool. La Bamba. That movie that movie gave me nightmares as a kid. I've never bought it because of that.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I remember liking it a lot, but it's been a while.
Too.
It's a cool movie, but it makes me feel uneasy because I had bad nightmares about getting in a plane crash for like ever after that.
Yeah, the ending is depressing.
Yeah, I was a little when I saw that, and I've never bought it on any format because for some reason, like when that scene, just the beginning title screen pops, I get like all like uneasy. I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Jesus, Garrett, that really messed you up. Like
it did. It's weird that did. It's very, very strange. Yeah, see, Dead Pit. Wes likes it.
Isn't Jimmy Smits in that?
I don't know. I only saw it that one time.
I think he is in that.
I didn't watch the Buddy Holly story with Gary Busey. Have you guys seen that?
I have seen that. That's a long time back. It's kind of a classic. That's like one of his best roles before he got all fucking crazy.
Now, did you, Mark, did you end up getting anything from the recent Vinegar Syndrome sale the other night or no?
No, I didn't get anything.
Because they just sent out a $5 coupon if you wanted to buy something or whatever.
They're like, please.
Well, I wasn't sure if like they were like if people weren't buying stuff, so they were like, oh, let's just do this. Because I'll
put it on the first VCR release. Since I'm gonna get that.
Yeah. Good call.
I'll put it on
there. But yeah, do you guys have anything else?
Not really. I mean, my Black Friday stuff's right here, and there's a bunch of other random stuff, but we'll be going for like another hour.
He's going to be like in Dexter, surprise motherfuckers. Fucking boxes of shit. Set it down.
Let me ask you guys this: do you guys have anything coming up on either channels that people could keep their eyes out for? We just did all your unboxings now, Mark, so you're screwed now.
I think that, I mean, of course, I would want everybody to watch the X-Files thing, which will be tomorrow at 9:10ish. Yeah,
during the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. We'll probably wait till the Super Bowl's over.
Super Bowl or X-Files. I'd actually rather watch the X-Files, though, to be honest.
Shit, I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl, man. That's how out of touch I am.
The Eagles and someone else. That's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch.
So, but yeah, guys, check out that tomorrow on the Dead Pit site. You can see Mark and Uncle Bill with Rambo Raft talking X-Files. What do you guys have tomorrow? Is it like another season you guys are going to go through, or what's the?
See, we're up to season 7,
Mhm.
and I was watching some episodes from that season just to kind of get myself like re-prepared and everything. And there's actually some pretty good ones in that. Like I was surprised. I don't remember a lot about season 7. It's one that just, I don't know, slipped through like right before, it switched over to the Doggett era and all that stuff. So, but there's some pretty good ones. So it'll be interesting to talk about.
Yeah, season 7's pretty good. I think 8's way better, but I'm just kind of a Robert Patrick mark. So
He really is.
It's crazy. That's exactly when I stopped watching it as a kid. I haven't seen any of those seasons. And I think I did see the last episode because my friend Keith was such a fan. He's like, you got to come over. It's the last episode tonight. I did watch that, but I missed all those seasons with Robert Patrick. That's his name, right? Robert Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed all those ones with him.
I kind of agree with, I think Mark maybe likes season 8 more than me, but I think season 8 is like a solid season that kind of unrightfully got dismissed by a lot of people. But yeah, I mean that show in that format with Robert Patrick could have worked, but they just didn't give it enough time to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So season 8 actually is good, if not better than some of the other past seasons.
Yeah, it was apparently going to go for like another 10 seasons. That's what Carter had planned out, but that did not happen, obviously.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Now, did you guys check out the newer season that like kind of came and went?
Oh yeah.
There was I started watching, I was kind of like, oh, it's pretty good, but there was that one episode that I was like, this is what this show needs to be. It was like, it almost was kind of like silly. You know which episode I'm talking about? It was like some kind of like I don't know, like some like Sasquatch or something they were chasing around.
Oh, is it Scully and Mulder meet the were monster?
Yeah, dude, that was such a great episode. I was like,
that was a Darren Morgan one.
They need to do more like this. Like, I just felt like it just felt right, like for that period of time. I don't know why, but I thought that was really, really cool. But yeah, anything else? I know we're gonna try to do a Screen Factory thing coming up soon. We're just trying to find a date. And guys, check out my channel if you're not, because I'm going to post probably tomorrow. I do an unboxing of the new Tiffany doll from NECA.
Holy shit. Let me tell you need to see this.
And I'm telling you that this thing is insane. You got to check it out. So,
was it worth the wait?
Tomorrow. I talk about that and I kind of say like, not in the grand scheme of things, but now that the wait is over and I finally have it, then I'm going to be like, it was worth it. Right. But while I was in it, it was kind of like, it's annoying that it took almost 4 years to get to me. That's the worst.
That's a long time.
Come on, man. You know it was worth it.
I mean, it's pretty freaking cool. So
once you start talking about it and you figure out what all the features it has, you'll see that it was definitely worth it.
I don't talk about that in the video.
Oh, come on. How the hell? That's like the best part.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Yeah, it's got all the anatomical parts and whatnot.
I'm telling you, man. Like,
but I couldn't show that on.
No, I mean I know you can't show that, but it's
not G-rated.
It's about the furthest thing away from being G-rated I can imagine.
Yeah, it's very not G-rated, but it's just wild to think that like that NECA did that. It's crazy to me. And Chucky's not here yet. He hasn't been released yet, but it's a really, really nice item. They did a really good job with it. So you can check that out. Hopefully I'll have it ready tomorrow to post up for you guys. But Mark, thanks for joining us tonight, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, this was great. Yeah,
thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
And Uncle Bill, it's always a pleasure doing this little simulcast.
Always a fun time. Always a good time.
Everybody
be rad
in the chat who's still here. Yeah, whoever's in the chat still here, make sure to subscribe to all the pages, all the channels. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We were up around like 140, which was good. It's like freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. So we out, and this is Garrett from Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay rad
and stay dead.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up you butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do or
I
not.
want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on
No,
YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's Oak Early Jaws. We got some great shirts for you. We got Faces of Death Part 2. We got Creepy Stories to Tell in Kentucky. The Colonel Would Approve. We also got deadpit.com. We got Dead Pit Radio with the little fucking Dead Pit dude on there. We got It Never Ends, a Halloween spook parody of the new movie. We got It at Night. We got the Radpack, Uncle Rad himself. It just gets better and better. So go on and get you some shirts over at Team Public. It just gets better and better, boss.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPitOnPatreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.